All right, Garrett, John here for GDCMMA.com. This is the third round. We're doing MMA 5 minutes at a time. John, we got a huge fight card coming up this weekend with Fox. Carlos Condit and Matt Brown are off the card. Devastated to hear that. But we picked 3 fights that we're super interested about, and we're going to talk about them quick. We've got someone from Ontario, Sam Stout, fighting Cody McKenzie. What do you think about this fight?
Right now, looking at the run of forms, each guy's won 3 out of their last 6. So they both really need it, but personally I'm going to keep my heart close to home and push Stout in this fight. Who do you think needs it more?
Yeah, I mean, I would say that Cody McKenzie probably needs it more, but you know, I think that Stout wants it more, and he really needs this win. He's at the very start of the card. I don't think it's ever happened for him before, and you know, he's not fighting for his job or anything like that. He's an exciting fighter, but he needs to win this because it's pretty much a gimme. And I think he's got it easily. I think his skill set is way above Cody McKenzie's, and he's going to be shooting for the body, and yeah, he's going to take this win. So moving on real quick, we've got Uriah Faber versus Michael McDonald. This is going to be an exciting fight. Without Condit and Brown, I'm guessing this is fight of the night. How do you think this plays out?
You got the California Kid, one of my favorite fighters, against literally a 22-year-old kid. Looking at both of them right now, Faber 4 to 5 wins coming in right now, and McDonald 9 out of 10.
Yeah. It's an interesting fight. I mean, in my opinion, besides Barao and Cruz, I don't think there's anyone really in the division that can mess with Faber. Yeah. But if there's one other guy you have to put some money on, it's McDonald in that division. Yeah, he's got punching power, he's got the determination, and he's got all things pointed his way. If I have to pick, I'm going to say Faber's going to stick with it. As I said before, I don't think anyone else messes with him in that division. If you had to make a pick, who would you say?
Personally, I'm going to stick with my favorite fighter, maybe of all time, Uriah Faber. You got to go with experience over youth here.
All right, fair enough. Okay, so last year in Toronto, probably I guess 18 months ago or so, there was the inaugural flyweight title, Joseph Benavidez versus Mighty Mouse Johnson. At the time, Benavidez was the favorite, and Mighty Mouse took it. Do you think anything changes here?
Despite a guillotine effort, Demetrius Johnson did win that fight, even though the crowd wasn't all in it too much. Personally, this time around, I think I'm gonna push Benavidez. I'm gonna take the underdog there at plus 105 as opposed to your favorite, the reigning champion at 135, minus 135.
Huh, interesting. Okay, so the lines right now are, say it again?
Demetrius Johnson minus 135 and Joseph Benavidez plus 105.
So the good money's on Joseph Benavidez as far as they're concerned. Interesting. I would say that that's a good bet. I think, though, it's been too quick turnaround since they fought last time. You know, there's you've got Bang Ludwig, who is a new coach of Team Alpha Male, and obviously he's working different things, and they're going to come at it with a different game plan. But it only has been 18 months. I mean, how much different can you be? You know, and Demetrius is the champion. He's fought him before. He's quick as hell. Yep. So I'm going to have to stay safe and say that Demetrius is going to take this again. But I hope that Benavidez wins. Yep. All right, so wrapping up that card, just a couple more minutes here. The thing to talk about, everyone's still talking about it, was 3 weeks ago, almost a month, but Georges St.Pierre versus Johnny Hendricks. There's still controversy. What do you think?
We'll still be talking about it until we ever hear if GSP ever comes back. If you refought that fight 9 times out of 10, I think Hendricks comes out with the title around his waist. But based on boxing scoring system, and I think the mutual thought that you have to knock out the champ to become the champ, GSP still has gold around his waist.
That's an interesting way to put it. I have rewatched that first round 9-10 times, and at the end of the day, that's the only round that's debated. Yep. And if you're put in that situation as a judge, using that scoring criteria put there on that day, and you're asked to judge that round right there without instant replay or big screen, I could see you judging it for either guy. So I don't think it's a controversy. And I'm actually happy that GSP won, because if he did retire for good, he's going out on top. And Hendricks has plenty of time to win that belt back. So that's an interesting scenario. We'll see what happens. I hope they fight again, but if they don't, I'm happy the way it ended. So as always, we are going to thank everybody for watching. Ask you please to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and on a sad note, leaving, we just want to just say thank you to Shane Del Rosario for all the memories within the UFC, but also within the MMA community, and we're sad for the loss. We'll see you guys next time. Garrett, John, GDCMMA.com.